name's David Hamilton and I'm a professor in biological sciences here at University of Waikato. I'm also funded through the Bay of Plenty Regional Council, and that it involves providing science to the Regional Council to assist them with management of the Rotorua lakes. In natural lakes and streams there is a group of algae that are called Cyanobacteria. And Cyanobacteria have this particular trait of being able to produce toxins. And so what we're interested in is to be able to know when and whereabouts they produce those toxins and how the environmental factors might actually trigger that toxin production. And one of the things that we found was that when there are blooms of blue-green algae in lakes, in other words when the water turns green and you see these sometimes scums of algae on the shore, that the algae actually start producing toxins when there are very high numbers of those algae. So in other words, this particular group of algae have the ability to float, often get pushed into bays and can accumulate and magnify their concentrations to potentially thousands or even a million times or more higher than what they are in the middle of the lake. And it's under these conditions that they actually start producing toxins. And so while you may have no toxin, for example, in the middle of the lake where the concentrations are quite dilute, you may have very high concentrations in, for example, around the shore where people may want to go swimming, and there they may potentially be affected by these toxins. And the toxins can affect them in a number of ways. They may, for example, if swallowed, they may potentially make you sick. There have even been cases of death through cyanobacteria toxins. Or they may affect your skin, for example, and people may come out in rashes in some cases. So we were funded for $920,000 over 3 years, and that work will assist in some collaborations, for example with Dr. Susie Wood at Cawthron, and she has expertise in cyanobacteria and toxin production, and also with one of our German collaborators, Daniel Dietrich. And so it's very much an international project also, and cyanobacteria are something that is ubiquitous right throughout the world. There are areas or many lakes around the world that have problems with cyanobacteria blooms. One of the reasons for the interest in our project is that these blooms of cyanobacteria or blue-green algae seem to be increasing around the world, and so we're trying to find out some of the reasons for that. One of them may be that there are increased levels of nutrients going into lake systems. Another one could be climate change, that many lakes have warmed by a degree or two faster than what air temperatures have warmed, and these increased temperatures tend to stimulate cyanobacteria to grow faster and produce blooms.